Welcome to the Breve Music Podcast. I'm your host, Jermaine Harris. Spotify recently announced that they're laying off 17% of its workforce, which is about 1,500 people. In all of 2023, Spotify decreased its workforce by about 2,300 people, which is quite a lot of people. But if we look at the overall tech market, it's a bit unsurprising given how many large tech companies have laid off people in the past year. In their latest financial reports, Spotify showed that they had 1% net profitability in Q3 of this year. I know that may not sound great, but that's far better than the 7% losses that they've seen for the past year. While I generally don't support mass layoffs, especially during the winter, I understand why Spotify would like to capitalize on this profitability. I'm discussing this for a couple of reasons. One reason is to show that there is hope for music streaming services. Most music streaming services lose money, so seeing any profitable streaming service does give me hope that music streaming can be an actual source of revenue in the future. So the second and main reason I'm bringing this up is to share a lesson. So Spotify is a household name nowadays, and you may be surprised that they're barely being profitable now, even though they've existed for well over a decade. To remain profitable, Spotify decided to take a look at what they already have to see how to grow. As a music producer or an entrepreneur, or really as any person who's looking to better themselves, you can do the same thing. We often think we have to find new information to solve our problems, but sometimes you can look at what you already know and what you already have to reach the goal that you're aiming for. As we end this year and go into 2024, I challenge you to take inventory of what your goals are. Think about whether you truly need to buy that next course or read that new book. You may already know what you need to do and just need to take action. Taking action is extremely important. With all the information in the world, if you don't actually act upon it, it's pretty much useless.